Hi guys, welcome to another stream on the BNR YouTube channel. I look, I'm not even gonna try to speak about what just happened, but Liverpool lose 2-0 in the Merseyside derby. That performance is absolutely embarrassing. Absolute shambles. And I want the comments to get involved, yeah, because the whole season, they have been cooking me and telling me all this nonsense about Sarib, you undercover Arsenal fan, Sarib this and that, Sarib, all this bullshit. What have I been telling you the whole season? We are not good enough to win the league. We are not good enough to win the Premier League title. This is why we've ended the season with a Carabao Cup only. And people are talking about quadruple. We're going to do all this, win the Champions League, Premier League, World Cup, Euros. What have we ended with? A Carabao Cup. You should be ashamed of yourselves because I never go for players. I never, ever go for players. I don't even want no big up today. This is not about a big up. This is not a big up, bro. I've been telling all of you the whole season. I wanted to be proven wrong. How many times did I see on the show? Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. But look again what they've done. Again. Business end of the season. Again. Bottle jobs. You got teams like Arsenal playing Chelsea. This team that Everton lost 6-0 to Chelsea. And we've got a title where I was beating them 5-0 yesterday. Embarrassing. I'm tired of this. I'm tired. Year in, year out. The manager, FSG, they leave us short every season. It's the hope that kills you. They suck you in. And they pull it away at the end. Look, I've come on the show today to speak my mind because I don't get to speak how I actually feel when no one's around. This is me. This is raw emotion. 4 title races I've watched now. 13-14, 18-19, 21-22, now 23-24. We have not won any of them. We've bottled all of them. 13-14, we bottle it. 18-19, we lose it by 1 point. We're chasing. We had the lead. We bottled it. The same game. Same game 5 years ago. Exact same game. And now we're here again. 21-22. We're chasing 12 points, Man City. We make up the deficit. But why are we 12 points behind them? 23-24. We're top of the league at the new year. We're first in the league. 6 weeks ago, we're 4 points, 5 points clear. Look at us now. Where are we? They've been taking the piss out of me the whole season, and I've let it go. I'm not letting it go anymore. Because this is embarrassing. This is absolutely embarrassing. We are better than this. We deserve better. Let me get into some of the comments because I will lose my head if I carry on. Comment from... Let me put that comment back up. Need a clear out. Absolutely. It's not even about clear out. People have been telling me all season, oh yeah, trust the process. I've trusted Klopp. I'm not against Jurgen Klopp. The man has brought me some of the best times of my life. The best times of my life. He has brought me Jurgen Klopp. He has brought me some of the best times of my life. But enough is enough. Enough is enough. I love that man to pieces. He's won us a Champions League. He's won us a Premier League. But it's enough now. It's enough. We have been getting away with this the whole season. The whole season we've been getting away with this. We have gone 1-0 down 24 times this season. 24 times. It is not good enough to win a league. You don't go 1-0 down every single week. I don't know what else to say, guys. I don't know what else to say. Tell me, guys. Tell me, what sort of hope do we have? Every season, we're promised all these trophies. We're going to run for it. We're going to chase. We're going to fight. There's no fight in this team. There's no fight in this team. Let's get into some of the comments. Adam AZ2 underscore big up. Sarib, you are right. Big up. Leagues are built on defense. Ours are not good enough. This is not about me being right. I don't want to be right. I do not want to be right. I've been saying this privately to Avi, to Chin, to all of them. I've been saying it. But it's not good enough. It's not good enough. And this is what we get. We got absolutely battered by Atalanta. We got knocked out the FA Cup to Manchester United. We've played 3 times this season. For what? We've used the injury excuse all season. We have all our players available, basically. You're going to say, oh, we don't have Jota. That is not down to Jota. That's in-game management. We should not be going to relegation teams like Everton and Forest. No disrespect. We should be going there and putting them to the sword. Nottingham Forest away, we need a last-minute winner. Everton today, 2-0. Sheffield United at home, we should have put them away. We made that a difficult game. Luton away. These are relegation teams. Sheffield United, we're 1-0 up. We scored a 90th minute goal to clear in the game. Arsenal are going there winning 5-0. Man City are going there and putting them away. This is what the best teams do. We are not one of those teams. Disappointed in the last. Poor performance. Absolutely poor. Absolutely. But no, when we win, it's all, I'm supposed to be jolly about us winning. When I analyze performances and when it doesn't go your way, when your luck runs out, when the chips are in the pocket, this is what happens. This is not good enough. We are Liverpool Football Club. 19 leagues we have. 6 European Cups. 3 UEFA Cups. And we're leaving this season as Carabao Cup champions, and we were promised so much more. I'm not pissed about us not winning the league. That's not why I'm angry. I'm angry with the reaction. Because they come out with all this talk saying, we're going to fight for you. We're going to fight for you. We're going to do all of this. But this is not good enough. This is not good enough. And this is down to Jurgen Klopp. This is down to him. You can say all you want. He's got a most creative and best midfield player playing in a number 6. It doesn't even make sense. It does not even make sense to accommodate a person who's not even a right centre midfielder. Oh my, let me, comment section, speak to me, because all season I've had it from you lot. All season you've been saying I'm a closet Arsenal fan. Sarib, you're chatting a load of shit, this and that. What are you saying to me now? We've got a super chat from Ash. Big up, Ash. Sorry, guys. If Edwards is a number guy, the attack has to be overhauled. They let us down over and over again. Midfield is so soft, technical, and no fight. Absolutely bang on right. But I love our players so much. I love Diaz, Salah, Nunes, Gakpo. But they have not done it in the crunch time of the season. And that's what matters. It's all well and good scoring over 100 goals a season. It's all well and good when you can put teams away in the Europa League, Slavia Prague and Luton Town. But when the chips are down, the Man Cities, the Man Uniteds, the Chelseas, you cannot do it. The Arsenals, you can't do it. We're not good enough. We're not good enough. We wouldn't be in this position if we were good enough. We worked all this season. We worked a whole season to be in a title race, to let it go with 5 games to go. Even before that, I've been watching this team over the last 2 years, and the patterns are exactly the same. Conceding first and not putting teams away. I can count one. We've got 9-0 win against Bournemouth, a 7-0 win against Manchester United. Other than that, I can't tell you the last time we put a team away. No, because we don't do that. We make it difficult for ourselves. And when we don't tuck our chances away, like today, yet again, 20 shots, by 20 or 21 shots we had, 0 goals. Look at Everton. They want to stay in this league. Probably the last Merseyside derby, one of the last derbies they're going to play at Goodison Park. Look at the fight they play through. Look at Calvert-Lewin. He's been out the whole season. And he made Van Dijk and Konrad, he put them in his pocket. He's toying with them. And then we've got Nunes and Diaz and Salah who don't know what to do in front of goal at the moment. And I don't know what's happened to him. I love Nunes, the fight he shows. I love Diaz so much. But when the chips are down, the best players step up. And these guys are not doing it. Now, I don't want to criticize Klopp because he's leaving at the end of the season. But he got it horribly wrong today. Horribly wrong. Look at the performance we put against Fulham. That's a real performance we put in the second half. And the midfield we played a combative, normal number 6 in the 6. And we played 2 functional, a left 8 and a right 8, Elliott and Gravenberch. Elliott has been one of Liverpool's best midfield players this season. And what does Klopp do? He takes him out of the team again on the back of that performance. Gravenberch just got a goal, his first Premier League goal. His confidence is sky high. He's a young player who's not played much football all season. And you take him out of the team. And then you move your most creative midfielder into the 6 to accommodate a guy who's been piss poor for the last 4 months. It makes no sense. Logically, it makes no sense. And people are going to tell me that McAllister, Szoboszlai, Jones is our best midfield. After watching that, you're going to tell me that's our best midfield. You're going to say this is reactionary. But I have seen this over and over and over again. Sarib goes, bring on Asim. I want some positivity. This is not about positivity. What's there to be positive about? Oh, yeah, we put the pressure on Man City again. Oh, yeah, we're the 3rd best team in the league. Congratulations. Congratulations. We qualified for the Champions League. Way. What am I supposed to do? Celebrate, qualify for the Champions League. That should be the bare minimum for Liverpool Football Club. It's embarrassing because I have had it all season. I speak my mind and I've let it go. I have let it go. I don't want to be applauded now. I don't want none of that. I wanted to be proven wrong, and this club again has proven me right. So many years of disappointment, getting knocked out the cups. Our best seasons, we didn't win the title. 18, 19, 97 points in the Champions League. Fair enough, congratulations. That was a season we were really, really good. But we didn't win the league title. And this should be our bread and butter. Yes, we're competing one of the best teams in Europe. But we had a lead in that season as well. And we let it go in the crunch time. 21-22, we were poor and we let Man City run away with it. So we had to make up the deficit at the end. And it wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough. And this is what happens year in, year out. If you allow teams like Man City to get control of the league, you are not going to win it. You are going to be disappointed in the end. And this has been the story. As much as I love Jurgen Klopp, he's always found it very, very difficult to get over the line. And I hate saying it because he has brought me some of the best times of my life. And I know the comment section, some of the best times of your life as well. But this is not good enough. We couldn't even win the league when we're facing one of the top teams in Europe. Now we have 2 of them. And now you can see the gulf in quality between City, Arsenal, and Liverpool. I spoke to Chin. Chin is really, really angry. Avi is also very, very angry. Asim has not said a word, and that's absolutely fine because he doesn't even know what's going on himself. All of these lads have their own opinions, and I respect it. But behind the scenes, we have chat all the time about the league title. And I've always sat and stood on the same statement that in the end, we are not going to be good enough to win the league. And yes, I've said Arsenal are going to win the league. Yes, I've said they're the best team in the Premier League. Yes, I've said they have the best attack and the best defense. If they don't win it, absolutely fine. I don't care about Arsenal. I care about Liverpool. I care about Liverpool winning trophies. I care about Liverpool winning games. I care about Liverpool's league position and how well we'll do in the season. I couldn't give a toss about City and Arsenal. But when you allow these teams to get in front of you, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to get back into them. And we saw it. We went to the Emirates and we got absolutely battered. People will tell me injuries. We did not lose that game because of injuries. We lost that game because we lost control, just like we lost control today. We went to the Etihad. We lost control. We got a draw. Arguably, we should have lost. Man City at home, we battered them. What happened? We had control. We still didn't win. It's been the story of our season where we play well or play poor. Driller says Nunes is the reason why we lost the league. This is not true. Nunes is not the reason why we lost the league. We lost the league because in crunch time, our big players decided to bottle it. And that's the reality. That's how you excel. When you showcase your abilities, crunch time of the season. And this is the crunch time of the season. Go look at our form since the Manchester United game, the 4-3. We have beaten Sheffield United and Fulham. We have lost at home to Crystal Palace. We have dropped points to Manchester United away. We have lost to Everton. It is not good enough. It is not good enough because year in, year out, I am tired of watching this. I don't even want, thank you for saying like and subscribe. I don't even want that at the moment. I'm just speaking my mind and I want the comment sections to get involved too. Because I have said it time and time again. This team is not supposed to be where they are. And they've done so well to get into the position they are. I'd rather us be really poor from the start of the season so you can get to grips of this team. But the fact that they push you onto this ride and at the end they let it go, that's what's more annoying. That's what's more hard to take. Because I said this on the last show and I said it on the show before. When you are poor side, when you are not in struggling in form, it's easier. It's easier for you to get into grips because you expect losses and you expect draws. But when you are playing well and they push you all the way to the end and you let it go, it's that much more difficult. And that's been the story of Liverpool in the last 5-6 years. We've got over the line twice, absolutely fine. But when the majority of the time, when it comes to crunch time, we let it go and it's not good enough. And I don't want to be negative. That's why I've not said anything. We only have ourselves to blame for this. We can't blame the 115 charges or Arsenal. We can't blame. It's our own fault because we were top of the league. Wild thing, where was Gravenberch and Gakpo? Now, I'm not going to say anything about these players because Gravenberch had a really, really good game. And Klopp obviously made the decision to put McAllister. I'm not annoyed about that. I'm not annoyed. But I'm more annoyed about these players coming into the team and doing nothing. Gravenberch had a really good game. I understand. But our players like Soboslai, the first choice players, McAllister, they're coming into the team and they're doing nothing. That is what's annoying to me because these are our first team players. McAllister's been really, really good this season. But tonight he won the ball back, but he's playing as a 6. And I'm not going to be too harsh on him because he shouldn't be playing in that number 6 role. He shouldn't be playing there. He's our best midfielder and he's playing in the number 6. It's not good enough to accommodate people that are not good enough for this club. Keep the comments coming in, guys. Keep the comment in, guys. Disappointed is an understatement. And it's not even about being disappointed. I expected this to happen. I wanted to be proven wrong. And they just do it to you year in, year on. I don't know what to do, man. And if anyone says to me, I'm an Arsenal fan again, look at this emotion. Look, I'm talking to you with my heart on the table. I've written no script, no ideas, nothing. No agenda. I'm speaking off my mind. I don't even know what I'm talking about. My head is gone. My head is gone. And I feel sorry for the likes of Van Dijk and Alisson and Alexander-Arnold. These players are world-class players and they're being let down. Now, they have some part to blame as well. They do. But they have enough credit in the bank. They've won us titles. It's now time for other people to step up. Craig Nika says, let's speak on Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk did not have a good game today. He did not have a good game today. But across the season, he has been excellent. He has been really, really good. I'm not going to pinpoint that loss on Virgil van Dijk. The reason why we lost that game is not Virgil van Dijk. The reason we lost that game is because we lost control of the game. Benjamin Velli says, felt sorry for Diaz today. Feel like he was the only one who tried. And I absolutely agree with you. And I've been really harsh on Luis Diaz. I've been really, really harsh on Luis Diaz. But in the last 4 months, he has really stepped up his game. As much as he didn't get a goal and assist, and Avi's been telling me he just needs a run. He just needs a run. I was not hearing it. But look, Avi was right. He's the only one that gives a shit. And you could see on the pitch, his drive, his ability, everything was there today. But when push comes to shove, you need killers in front of goal. You need killers. You need killers. And our killer, Mo Salah, has not been doing it. People are going to say, yeah, he's done all this over across the years. I don't care. And I just said credit in the bank. But you cannot be playing like that. You got to at least try. Sakib says, don't blame Virgil van Dijk, Alisson and Trent if they leave in the summer. And I'm not going to blame them. And that is what's annoying to me because we are going into an era of unknown. Jurgen Klopp is not going to be Liverpool's manager next season. And whether you like that or not, that's the reality. And that's what we have to go with now. He's been there for 9 years. He's been there for 9 years. It's simply not good enough. It's not good enough. And I've seen this story so many times. So many times I've seen this story. Dona says Salah is a passenger right now, doing nothing all game. And I don't want to be too harsh on Mohamed Salah as well because he's been one of our best players this season. But since he's come back from the injury, he does not warrant the start. And if that game today shows you why Mo Salah should not be starting for Liverpool at the moment, I don't know what will. Craig, another comment from Craig says, we have no intensity, no in-game management across the pitch. It's, for me, I don't know what to say. I was at the Carabao Cup final this season and the fans were loving it. I could feel the atmosphere. You could feel a connection between the players and the club. And I was there till everyone left. I was one of the last people to leave Wembley and I could see it. And I thought at that time, this team is going to fight and fight and fight and fight till the end. And even if we don't get over the line, at least go down with the fight. Not like this. If we lost that game, if we lost that game today, but we showed 100% fight till the end of the game, I would not be pissed off. I'm pissed off because we coast through games. We're losing 3-0 to Atalanta and we're passing the ball around the back like we're 5-0 up. It doesn't make sense. We've done the same thing today. No urgency. There's a league to win. Probably one of our best chances to win the league. Under Jurgen Klopp, he's leaving and we're literally 4 games to go. Who knows if we win our next 5 games, where we could have been. But instead, we're falling to defeats to Crystal Palace at home and the Merseyside derby. They are 18th or 17th in the league. They're more or less safe now. We're fighting for a league title to go number 20, to go level with our biggest rivals, Manchester United. But year in, year out, we've been disappointed by this team every single year. Sarib says it's been weeks now. It's not been weeks. It's been months. It's been months. It has been months. We've been going 1-0 down the whole season. Our opening game of the season, we went 1-0 down. Our second game of the season, was it Bournemouth at home? We went 1-0 down. Newcastle away, we went 1-0 down. Luton away, we went 1-0 down. Man City away, 1-0 down. Arsenal at home, 1-0 down. Arsenal away, 1-0 down. I must be forgetting more. We're just way more. Way more. It's not good enough. I can count on one hand how many times City and Arsenal have gone down 1-0 this season. We had 2 losses this season, 2 defeats coming into 2024, and one defeat coming into 2024, and that was that robbery at Tottenham. Yeah, what does that mean now for us? You're gonna say that's extra 2 points? That doesn't even put us top of the league. You cannot blame this season on that Tottenham game because we have had so many chances to rectify that, and we haven't. We haven't rectified it. Look at Luton away. Please, whoever's in this comment section, please, I'm holding my hands out to you. Rewatch that 90 minutes and go have a look at the amount of chances we had. And we conceded a goal in the 80th minute to Chong. Yeah, we fight back. Congratulations. They have just got promoted. This is the first season in the top 5 for how many years? We should not be dropping points to this team, man. But please, guys, please give me some sort of optimism now. Give me some sort of optimism. Give me some sort of optimism. And look, pathetic fallacy. Our title is gone, and look, fire appears on my TV. They've been burnt away. Why? Because we're not good enough. And I've come on this show and I've taken all the abuse. I've taken all these comments saying this and that about me. I didn't care. I didn't care. But you come back to me and say to me, oh, Sarib, you know what? Congratulations to you. You were right. I don't want to be right. Because this has gone on far too long this season. And we've done a remarkable job to get where we are. And I never would have thought we would be in the position that we are. But guys, listen to me now. Listen to me now. We got ourselves in the position to win the league title. If you don't win the league from that position, it is a bottle job. It is a bottle job. Our aim for the start of the season was to get back into the Champions League. And I would have been content with that. I would have been content with that. But across the season, your objectives change. Go ask less than 15, 16. Their aim for that season was to stay in the Premier League. Go ask them if 5 games to go, they let Tottenham win the league, if that's not a bottle. Are Leicester fans going to say to you, oh, no, it's fine, we were supposed to survive in the Premier League? They're not going to say that to you. But lucky for them, they showed balls when it mattered and they won the league. Since then, there's only been 2 other winners of the Premier League. Conte's Chelsea and Klopp's Liverpool. That is it. You let that Man City team get ahead of you, you are crying. Because I do not believe Man City have been to the level this season and somehow they have 2 games in hand on us and can go 7 points clear of us. And we're supposed to be this revolutionary, transfunctional, inverted masterclass of a team. This season's failures is not down to injuries. And I'm going to say it loud and clear. This season's failings is not down to injuries. They are not down to injuries. They are down to Liverpool letting things go. You can say it's Nunez's fault, Diaz's fault, Salah's fault, all these players' fault. But there's the manager who sets up this team. There's a manager who's playing our most creative midfielder in a 6. This is not on. And I came on the last show saying this inverted stuff needs to stop. And Realism Jared, thank you for tuning in, says this needs to stop because it needs to stop. We're trying to be Man City and Arsenal when we don't have the personnel to play like them. Our midfielders are a lot more erratic. They're not controllers. McAllister's one of the few controllers we have. And he's playing as a 6. And the reason why he's playing as a 6 is to control the game. But credit to Alexi McAllister. Credit to Alexi McAllister. He's one of the few players this season that can hold his head up high. That has no shame. Because he has done a serious job for us this season. Wataru Endo, another player who's been remarkable for us this season. 16 million we paid for him. He's been amazing. But he's also not to the level of Liverpool. And it hurts me to say it because I love him. Dominic Szoboszlai had a very, very good start to the season. Very, very good start to the season. But since December, he has not been good enough. And whether that's on him or that's Klopp, the position he's playing does not fulfill the best of his potential. Ryan Gravenberch. And that is one guy I'm not going to criticize because he has not played much football this season. He has not played much football in the last 2 seasons. And he's played under so many different roles, under so many different managers. It's going to be very difficult for him to understand instructions, especially coming here without a pre-season. So I'm going to give him next season to show me what he's about. And he has shown us in glimpses what he's about. And I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But players like Cody Gakpo, who are being thrown around in midfield, being thrown around striker, then right wing, anywhere but his natural position. And when he plays his natural position, you get that on the weekend. And fair enough, he should have been in the 11 tonight. That's the rumours I'm hearing. Cody Gakpo was Liverpool's starting left winger today. Luis Diaz, for the majority of the season, he has not been good. Darwin Núñez, yeah, he's got us that Newcastle winner. He's got 17 goals, he's got 11 assists. But when it comes to crunch time, he's missed far too many chances. In the Premier League, he has the most chances missed. And I feel sorry. I feel sorry for Jurgen Klopp. I feel sorry. As much as he's brought these players to this club, these players are not good enough. They are not good enough. Unknown says, Jurgen, big up Unknown. Jurgen has given up, fella. Why can't none of you get that? He stopped giving a shit about this team. He wanted to leave, but his wife convinced him otherwise. It's hard to say, and I'm not going to criticize the manager. I'm really not going to criticize him because he's going to be out of the job in the next 4 weeks or so. So I am not going to sit here and criticize the coach for that performance because those players are not giving their all for this football club. And I saw Trent Alexander-Arnold, and he gave the same reaction that I'm giving you now. His head was like this, and he sat in the stands. He sat on the Liverpool bench. He knew it was gone. He knew it was gone after Palace. We've been in this position so many times, but the hope sucks you in. You go, just maybe it's different this time, but it's not. You can blame FSG. You can blame the coaching. But reality is the players that we have have not stepped up when we need him to step up. Let's get into some of the comments. Sakib says, I don't know how much more time I can give Nunes. He simply isn't good enough for the main striker. We need to make a move for Isak. And I remember on early in BNR, it was earlier. I did say that I would swap Nunes and Isak around, and I was being told no. They would. No, you're silly, Sarib. But he's got 17 league goals in like what 20 starts, 21 starts. Nunes has virtually started most of our games in the Premier League. He's got 11 goals. Most big chances missed in the Premier League. Most shots in the Premier League. I want to dive more into the game. Comments, keep it coming. Wild Thing says Klopp's substitution were bad, and I agree with you. But majority of the season, he's got substitution right, and maybe he thought bringing on Harvey Elliott was going to make an impact to the game. Joe Gomez, etc., etc., etc. I understand. I think he even knew the game was gone. Otherwise, he would have chucked Jaden Downs on. That didn't make sense to me because we need a goal, and you're not putting on another striker. As much as we can get caught on the break, at least you try and. Gucci says, "Where's everyone?" Chin is angry. Avi is angry. Asim's at the game, and I'm angry, but I wanted to come on. But yeah, I think Chin's quite busy with something else at the moment. But yeah, do not fear. Slot is here. I don't have time for trolls today. Klopp's taxes were poor today, sir. I can't defend him. Yeah, I know they were, but I'm not going to criticize him because he's out. He's going to be out of the job in a couple of weeks' time. So it would be very harsh for me to sit here and criticize Klopp, because he's done so good for this club, and I feel really bad to sit here and criticize a manager that's done so well for us. And it's just for me. I've had my rant now. It's not good enough. It looks like we're going for slot. Need to get some investment and get behind whoever we can get. I agree. Ali Nouriani says, what do you see as the vision going forward? Sit with the big boys, such as Arsenal and City at the table and go for big signs, take more risk with potential talent. I think we've taken too many risks. Yeah, this is not good enough. It's not good enough. I've been even when we were winning games on a run, I was sitting on the humble chair. I did not tweet once that Liverpool are going to win the league. I did not tweet once we're the best team in the world. I did not tweet once that we're going to do crazy things. I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it. And even though I wanted to believe it, I just thought I need to see a bit more. And when I decided to, you know what, maybe this is the year, it wasn't meant to be. And you know what's funny? What's bad is when you have to rely on other teams to win, and especially those two. Because you watched that yesterday against Chelsea, 5-0. Humiliated Chelsea. Arsenal humiliated them. Chelsea played that team that we played today, Everton, last Monday. What? 9 days ago? 6-0 at home. We play the same team 9 days later. We lose 2-0. Not even a goal. Not even a goal. Pickford made one save in that game of some merit. The Elliott one at the end. That Nunes one's a bad finish. That Diaz one's a bad finish. Big up Asim. It's over. And me and Asim have had so many chats behind the scenes as well, as much as on camera. I know you lot only see what's happening on camera. But I've said I didn't think we were ready. And to be fair to Asim, I respect his opinion. He's stuck on that fence that Liverpool are going to win the title. I just didn't believe it. I didn't believe it. And the reality is, when it matters, you see who turns up. And yeah, I don't even know what to say. Rema says 90 minutes isn't guaranteed. Just be grateful to watch the team play. And I guess you're right. There's more to life than football. But you get emotionally attached, to things like this, especially when life gets tricky and stuff. You tend to look to football to, big up your thing. But yeah, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. Realism Jared says this was a copy of the Palace game. They can't hack the pressure above players and manager. And I do agree with you because we have not got over the line many, many times under young Klopp. He's built a remarkable team and he's done a remarkable job. But I think this football club is entering dark times. I don't have much more to say, guys. This has been Born and Red. 35 minutes of it. Gave you my thoughts. I'll let you lot talk too. But I need to get my head around this. It's been an erratic season, and I'm gonna clap Jurgen Klopp away because he's done a brilliant job. But there's a lot of questions that need to be answered, and a lot of things that we need to speak about. Do join us again very, very soon. From BNR, it's over and out. Thank you very much.